My name is Rook. And if I'm in this bathroom, you know we talking about a TV show, right? I just finished Nemesis this morning. I went ahead and binged it over the last couple of days. And that show is the best, worst show I have seen this year. I'm going to give it compliments. I'm going to talk bad about it. Let's talk about the bad. The acting is horrendous. The acting is horrendous. It is Tubi levels of acting. And to top it off with the Tubi, it is quite literally a Tubi show because the audio literally gets bad out of nowhere. Genuinely out of nowhere. What else is bad? I think Isaiah, the main character, is a psychopath. That man is a bloodhound if I have ever seen one in a cop show. Oh my freaking God. Second, nobody believed him. Literally nobody believed him in this entire show. And he had a lot of, maybe we should listen to him. A lot of it throughout the entire show. Let's talk about the good. And then we're going to go back to the bad for a little bit. The good. The guy that plays Coltrane is the same guy that plays Daniel from the Insecure TV show. That man can still act. The guy that plays Seeley, which is the captain of the police, another great actor. He did a good job. The lady that plays Candace, she's an amazing actress. She needs to stop doing these type of movies and shows because she's being typecast as a good black woman with a not a good husband or a good partner, period. I don't know why she keeps doing that to her. So I've never seen her have a successful relationship in anything she's ever done. Their son is from a Medea movie. His acting was choppy. It was here and it was in and out. And it's his storyline in this entire show, super believable. Entirely believable. He's not going to college. What else, man? The guy that plays Dion, which is Stroll's uncle, his baby uncle as they call him. I don't think he needs to act in anything like this ever again. He was very good in the Magic Johnson TV show. And I think he needs to stick to playing that type of character. That charismatic, arrogant, funny guy. I think that's all he's going to be good for. Because I'm talking about the fakest Crip from California I have ever seen in my entire life. That man is embarrassing. His nephew, Stroll, he was cool. He had a lot of charisma. He's hard body. I thought that was cool. He was very California. But he wasn't with the gang. And I think with him, I feel like we could have delved a little bit more into his relationship with Coltrane. You get a little bit of his relationship with Dion in the show, but he does not have a relationship with Choi at all. And the guy that plays Choi, he's not a good actor. He is an internet personality. I know he's done some things. I know he's around in the hype beast community, things of that nature. He is not a good actor. He needs to wrap it up. And I also feel like he was not in the show at all. I feel like this was a phoned in, not necessarily phone. I ain't gonna do that. I think with Choi, he should have been in the show more. I feel like they could have made it seem like all three of them had some type of importance. Like Stroh only cared about his daughters. I'm happy I'm happy he didn't die. Choi didn't die either. And then Dion died, and Dion was gang. He's stupid. He's younger than everybody. So he's going to be dumb and a hothead. But I really feel like even though Coltrane was the main guy that Isaiah was trying to get, I felt like they gave Stroh a lot more screen time, and Choi was kind of like, I don't know, I guess personality wise it makes sense because he's a sniper, so he's always in the background. I guess, whatever. I don't think the writers was doing that. I think Isaiah's wife, I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50 on Candy. I feel like Candace should have not cheated on her husband twice. I feel like she should have not brought Malik up, which is their friend from college that she was interested in, but I chose you. And then I just feel like Isaiah should have said more things to her so that she would understand, because he did look like an insane person. I think Cruz is a horrible partner. And I guess it makes sense because they've only been partners for 2 years. She should have been ride or die for him. They did nothing with the other cop that was corrupt. They did absolutely nothing with him. He literally was corrupt and was looking at them and trying not to, and then Strobe boomed him away. What was the point of his character? Yeah, let me call my wife real quick. And then I'll go. Okay, let me call my wife real quick. I know where your boy's going. What? And that's it. That's all we see. No conversation with Charlie at all. But he was a corrupt cop. Sure, whatever. Then they had the nerve to leave the show on a freaking cliffhanger. Lame. I don't want to watch another season of this. Out of the 8 episodes, only 3 of them was good. Like, don't get me wrong. Episodes 1 through 5 had moments where I'm like, this is a good show, but the acting is bad, the audio was bad, and the dialogue is garbage. But them last 3 episodes, specifically episode 6 and episode 7, were really good. They were really good. Like, I'm talking about, it's Harper. Like, I knew it's Harper, but I'm like, y'all finally listening to him. When I tell you that junk didn't make any sense, you shot your father with your service weapon. You saw him give his weapon to the captain. How was he gonna get the weapon if y'all was chasing him and it's in the captain's car? I'm talking about the dumbest police ever of all time. Like, genuinely. And Harper, funny enough, she was in the TV show SWAT. She should have stayed on SWAT. Because I know for a fact she left SWAT to get on this TV show, and this is the worst decision possible she could have ever done. She's tried to be Zoe Saldana in The Lioness. Completely failed. I'm talking about this might have been her worst acting. What else? Malik, he a loser. That dude's a scavenger and an opportunist. He couldn't wait for Isaiah to mess up so that he could mess with a married woman that he loved from college over 20 years ago. What a loser. Charlie was weird. Charlie is Ebony's sister, which is Coltrane's wife. So Coltrane's sister-in-law, she's weird. You would think that is not her sister. You would think that that's her mom. She was doing everything to protect her. She made her get an abortion because she was like, it was you or the baby. I'm always going to choose you. You're weird. You're freaking weird, bro. They said it was a possibility that they both could live. And you decided, because your husband was out stealing stuff, she gives them jobs to steal stuff, bro. Because that's what I'm talking about. And then, on top of that, Ebony gives her sister up so that she can save Isaiah's son from getting killed. And she's like, don't ever call me again. And the next, and 3 hours later, she comes to save her sister. Because why did you even say that? Why did you say that if you didn't mean it? What a loser. What a loser. This show was genuinely like a 6 out of 10. If they make another season, they're going to bullcrap. Because Coltrane got away and Ebony is gone with Charlie to, I don't know, I guess they're going to the southern, so they're going to South America or Central America, one of the two. But Coltrane, dude, just, oh my God. What do y'all think? 50 Cent, stop doing stuff.